Hello everyone and welcome. This is Brian with Travel and More. Today we're reviewing a first-class cabin aboard the historic Queen Mary Hotel in Long Beach, California. The Queen Mary was a steamship ocean liner that was in service from 1936 to 1967, doing transatlantic crossings between England and the United States. It was moved to its current location following its removal from service and opened as a hotel in 1971. After decades of troubled owners and operators, the Queen Mary Hotel closed in 2020 due to the coronavirus pandemic and ongoing financial troubles. This footage is from my stay in 2019. I know, a little late, but I wanted to review it anyway and show there was still interest in this great ship. On top of that, the Queen Mary holds a special place in my heart. During World War II, my grandfather sailed home from England aboard the Queen Mary, and in 1991, I got the chance to explore this ship, and I've been wanting to stay there ever since. 20 years later, I was able to make that dream a reality. So come, take a look with me and see what it's like to spend a night aboard the Queen Mary Hotel. Hello everyone, Arizona Moore here, and today this is something really neat. I'm staying on the Queen Mary, and this is a king room, and I'm on a boat. If you don't, those of you that don't know, the Queen Mary was a ship. It was an ocean liner, steam ocean liner, in the 30s. And like 34. It's pretty neat, actually. They turned this ship in the 60s. This was decommissioned and turned it into a hotel and attraction, and they do tours here and all kinds of stuff. I originally toured the Queen Mary back in 1991 and wanted to stay ever since. I have a harbor view. And it is a nice night out here in Long Beach, California, where I will be in the California area for the next 5 days until next Saturday. Right now, I'll be here next Saturday. Some cool things, you can see the air diffuser there. Air conditioning was added, I believe, after World War II, but the original fan is here, which you can see. It says it's not operable. So, pretty neat though. You got TV and DVD, VCR. Here's an old heater way down here at the bottom. It's kind of neat. This probably may not be a place for stay for everyone. They do have suites available if you have families. The room does come with a nice king-size bed. I've heard the bed's pretty comfortable. We'll let you know after we try it out tonight. But pretty neat overall. In a minute here, we'll show the bathroom. This size of a bathroom, I was reading, was actually pretty large for ocean liners of the day. Usually didn't get this big of a bathroom on an ocean liner. As you can see, kind of some old school plumbing still there from days gone by. But it is a tub. And they've got, some more modern creature comforts like an electrical outlet and hairdryer. Love some of that old stuff here. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is fantastic. So cool. Look at the doorknob. And one of the things that's real interesting is that the lights are just buttons on these ships. How do you like that? It's just a button. So anyway, quick look at a in a queen room on the queen or a king room. Yeah, let's see what's in this armoire here. And you can see there's these buttons that open things, these buttons here. Because on a ship, things move around, so everything had to be secured so they wouldn't fall. So you got a mirror here, and place for luggage rack and stuff like that. Place to hang clothes. Looks like dry cleaning services. That's cool. Or the same thing. Looks like comforter and extra bedding. Another mirror as well. Yeah. I love this built-in here. Little like corner desk. Now this would have been a first-class room, and I remember reading online. First class is terminology came out after World War II. Before that, it was traveler's class or something like that. And I've heard some of the furniture is not original. Unfortunately, it had been long gone. It had been very beat up, from my understanding. This room's not included the wood paneling rooms, so this probably was redone after the war, possibly. So during World War II, this ship was used as a troop transport, and actually my grandfather sailed back from England on this very ship during World War II after he had been shot down. He was a radio bomber on B-17s during the war. So a little personal history with this boat. Personal history of this ship. So a little bit later we'll get out and walk around and show you more. But just kind of neat. Like being able to hear the waves. I might just leave these portholes open all night. Just enjoy it. So, pros and cons for staying at the Queen Mary Hotel. It's a historic ocean liner located right on the water with beautiful views of downtown Long Beach. It's nice and centrally located in LA, so there's many easy things you can get to in a short driving distance. It's also located right next door to Carnival's Long Beach Port, so you can easily catch your next cruise. It's a preserved ship like no other, and you get to check out what 1930s first-class accommodations were like. However, there are some cons. The walls are very thin. Back then, the ship would have had boilers and engines making lots of noise, not to mention the sound generated by the hull moving through the water. All this noise, now no longer present, really makes it so you can hear your neighbors pretty clearly, as these sounds would have drowned them out. It's not really within walking distance of anything to go do, so keep that in mind if you do stay here. There are some restaurants on site. One of them was okay, but the other one was pretty good. There's no pool, however. While there is one of the original pools still existing, the understructure had been removed, so it doesn't support all the weight of water anymore. So there's no functional pool on property. The ship by itself really isn't well maintained at this point in time because of the financial troubles it's had. And of course, as of the filming this video in November of 2021, it is still closed. However, we hope it's open very soon, and we hope the city of Long Beach gets the Queen Mary back in operation. For more information on the Queen Mary, Bright Sun Films does a great video about it, which I'll post in the description. As always, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and stay traveling, my friends.